Hey everybody, Life's Journey at 50 here. So, hey, new helmet time. So, it's a brand new Touratech. It's their new carbon and Aventuro helmet. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, got another helmet here. So let's take a look at this real quick to see what the advantages are and kind of what I'm seeing based on. I have obviously an Arai XD4. I have a couple of them. I also have a couple of Climb Krios Pros, and I chose to try the new Touratech one because when I was at the Tour Texas rally, again Tour Texas rally, Touratech was a big sponsor. I saw the helmet live. Looked like something I was interested in trying, and so here we go. Let's take a look at this real close. Okay, thanks.
Get up here on the highway and then we'll really put it through its paces, but so far it's pretty light, lighter than my Arai XD4. Now I don't know the 5 is out obviously, but and I would say that this is very comparable to weight size, and I'll list the weights of my Climb Krios Pro. So we'll get up on the highway, we'll find out how the wind is. So far snug fit. I do wear a XX for my melon-sized head. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet. It might be quieter than my Arai XD4 as far as air noise and everything that's coming into it. So that's pretty good so far. Again, I'm just getting out here and riding with it. As you can tell, I don't have a full windscreen, so I do get a lot of air, especially on my GS here, because I usually ride this off-road and I don't like the big windscreen. But yeah, I would say that, so far this is pretty nice, and it's light. That's what I like about it. Like I said, the Arai XD4 just feels obviously it's a little bit heavier, and again I'll get the weights and all that stuff for it. But it feels more like my Climb Krios. So interesting so far. But so far I'm not getting a ton of like wind bounce and stuff, again because I don't have the big windscreen on me. But yeah, so far I'm not getting a bunch of wind buffeting. Very quiet, like as far as anything else goes. Great looking helmet though. Like the way it looks. It does look massive, huge. Like I'm going to set that next to it and I'll show you the difference between the Climb and the Arai. For some reason it does, like it's almost like a astronaut helmet type of thing. It looks and feels bigger, but it's not heavy. Like I said, it's not hurting the neck. Like I said, it feels pretty good. Like you can't really feel that wind coming in. So that's the noise and stuff like that, so it's really nice.
Little Touratech here. I really like the colors of it. I'm a big red, white, and blue guy, if you didn't know. Obviously cap is red, white, and blue, and even my trophy here is a little red, white, and blue. A couple of things, if you guys notice on the Climb and the Arai, so I always complain that the Climb doesn't allow you to like just have a little crack here to get a little bit more air in through here. The Arai XD4 does, so this is very similar to that. So you can close it all the way, or you can have it open just enough to get a little air. So there's a little freedom there, versus the Climb. The Climb does not allow that little freedom to happen here. So that's one thing that I would say that's a little bit different on this helmet. The other thing that's different, we're gonna get on top here if we can. I'm gonna bring the helmet down. So when the visor on the Arai XD4 slides up and down, there's no fixed piece here in the back. This at least has an adjustment on it. Let me get down here and I'll show that. This has an adjustment, so you can loosen that up and it'll slide back and forth. I'll do that while I'm on the camera here. But if I do that, you can see that it'll slide back and forth here. I only got two hands here, folks. I'm not an octopus, but anyway, so that slides back and forth, and then you can tighten it down if you want the visor to move a little bit. So on the Climb, it does not allow you to have any adjustment on that visor. So a little bit different there. So it's a little bit of a compromise between the two, because again, the Arai lets you slide it back and forth. This one, you have to loosen a little bit and have a little bit of adjustment. And then on the climb, you just don't get it at all. So a little bit different on that. So now let's take a look at the airflow. All right. So the airflow is a little different here. You've got sliding up and down, closed, open. Again, get more airflow up in here. There is the notches are up here. You can slide those back and forth as well. So you can see this. You can close these off. So you can close these off back and forth. So they're open to get more airflow into the helmet. So far, the airflow has been good. If you want to put goggles on, so if you want to have this off, if you want to take your, let me do that. If you want the visor up all the way, or you want the visor off, come back here, and this is kind of cool. This is a little clip. You can see that right there. And you can put goggles on, and then goggles can strap right across here. So. Also, what I thought was really nice of Touratech was they actually sent extra pieces. So if anything goes wrong, you lose a screw, or you're making adjustments, or need new clips or whatever, they all come with that. It also comes with a pin lock, so you do get that. Yeah, so I thought it was, pretty good in that aspect of it. So again, you get a lot bang for the buck. I would say that so far you've seen video of me on the highway. You've seen video of me like riding around just on the bike in itself, and I would have to say that this is a pretty darn good helmet. Wind noise, much better than the Climb. I feel like the Climb lets a lot of air noise, a lot of noise into the helmet. I think that again, I'll get the weight sizes on this, but I believe that this is just as light as the Climb, and it feels like that. It is lighter than the Arai. I will tell you that. The Arai is very heavy on your head. This helmet is pretty darn good. So I would say that if you're out looking for a helmet, you don't want to spend the $1,000 or whatever on the new XD5, you've got an opportunity here. Same kind of money, $750 I think it was. I'll put the links and stuff in the descriptions below, but same cost as the Arai XD4 if you can find them anymore. The Climb Krios Pro and the Touratech, so they're all roughly around the same pricing. But the padding, the padding inside is very cushy, very nice, better than the Climb, on par, and maybe a little bit better than the Arai. Again, still need to do some long-term testing on the helmet, just because I want to take it off-road, see how hot it maybe does get, and then also just to see how the comfort is with the padding. Does it soften up any? Does it still stay snug? Because I feel like it's snugger than my Arai XD4 for a XX. So anyhow, that's kind of it in a nutshell. Again, you'll see obviously some video here. Greatly appreciate if you guys can like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. It would be absolutely fantastic. Appreciate you guys watching the videos. But yeah, let's take another look here. So, yep, this is the Touratech Aventuro. I butchered the name of that, but it's the Touratech Adventure helmet, carbon fiber, beautiful looking helmet. Love the red, white, and blue. It's pretty nice. So again, I'll have more after I do more thorough in-depth review, after I've worn it out and out riding and really put it through its paces when I'm off-road. See how hot it gets, and give you guys a report on it back then. But so far, Touratech, their new carbon, it's pretty nice. See you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.